grew up around people that loves music. So I have like my friends. Then you're like, one is a producer, one artist. So and I may be like the youngest in terms of them. So I like I think I have passion for this thing. But I started playing like the piano. Like
Don't say church.
Yeah, everybody church. And how do you hear church?
Bible don't be church. Yeah, Bible don't be church. I'm not really crazy with the piano, but my major is the drums.
What are like the challenges working with these upcoming artists? So when the famous Magicsticks.
The challenges now see you go first drink Gary. If you drink some Gary, you go chop some rice when rice come. And then the thing is, say as an upcoming, no sponsor, no nothing.
Yeah.
You could get prayer for well. Your first breakout song.
Yeah, that's something different. I said.
Something different.
Yeah.
I will think come about that.
There are so many things that happen during the process of making that record. Funny enough, a lot of people actually know the story because something different, the process of making something different gave birth to Pami. The Wiz, Pami normally. Because I think during that time I had a camp with Ricardo Banks. Yeah. So and Adekele Gold came and we just make like a bunch of records. So but when I played that beat, I played the original beat for something different was Pami's beat.
Okay. But I noticed they have the same key.
Yeah, same key, everything. So Ricky and Adekele Gold we just vibed on the instrumental and took the whole thing. I went home with it and the next day I sent them the arranged version of something different. I sent it to Ricky and Ricky sent it to AG. AG was now like, I like this record, let me own this record. So he told Ricky now called me, like, I know what I do. Well, AG finished up this song and sent to me. So it took him like over a month and I had session with Wiz. So I played the same beat for Wiz. I mean, normally, one thing about me, if I give you instrumental and you waste time,
yeah, could turn up.
I'll give it to someone else. Yeah, because it's my business at the end of the day. So, and Wiz, we did, we made something different, complete song, mixed, mastered. We made Pami. You understand? So where Adekele Gold now reached out, like, yo, I'm done with this thing. I want to put it out and all that. I'm like, yo, this record is
gone.
So just not come for this. It wasn't like, no, let's do something. I mean, then that was actually like my first time working with Wiz, so I don't want anything to dent the relationship.
Yeah.
So, but I told AG, let me recreate the instrumental. And me, I'm someone that normally I don't like recreating what are your own. Yeah, around this is difficult because the way I work is too technical. So I don't want to go through that stress of trying to make something from my already.
Yes.
So you understand, but it was fun recreating the something different instrumental for AG, which I did and he liked it. And Wiz, as a music person, when he heard the record, he was like, when he heard Adekele Gold's something different, he was like, there's something about this song and this is our record. Something. Yes, and I was not like, I explained to him and then he was like, we need to look for a way to differentiate these things so that so I went back to the studio and I was trying to figure out the similarities and you remove anything that sounds like something different from Pami and all that. So it took a while, but at the end of the day we did it. So that's how one instrumental gave it to two songs. Yeah, so what was it like your first
breakthrough song?
Yeah.
Nobody. The Jew boy.
Oh yeah, during I think
COVID.
During COVID. Yeah, mine too was during COVID too.
Right.
Yeah, I think the COVID thing helped us a lot, because everybody just calmed then. Yeah, so the whole world was just listening to.
They pay attention.
Yeah, they pay attention, So yeah, so who's like your favorite artist, like working with?
To work with,
yeah.
the obvious now.
Oh yeah.
The obvious now. I mean, other people should not be jealous, but Asake.
Yeah, definitely.
This is
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've worked with almost everybody, so my working relationship with everybody is just different.
yeah.
Yeah, so I have different relationship with these guys. So, and one thing about me, I have to enjoy the process of making music with you as an artist.
Yeah.
So if I don't enjoy making music with you, then I don't think we can work. So I think I enjoy making music with almost all the artists I've worked with. Yeah, so I don't think I have one specific.
So this song, Call Me Every Day, you produced it, right?
Yeah, I did.
How not take me car?
Almost.
Because I feel like that's my own favorite production.
Oh yeah.
of-
Yeah, actually, yeah. I always, we don't already first or do work on that. Call me the instrumental self together. Like we don't do something together on the instrumental, but we didn't like. You know when artists like the vibe, like different beats and all that. It's like a couple of the ideas, one of those ideas. So funny, I made that instrumental 2020. Yeah, I mean that's when 2020. That was when I made the beats. Then 2020, I don't forget when they dropped comment. I think around 2022 or so. So was it? Or 2023 or so. 2020.
I think it's
3.
Is it?
I guess. Yeah, around 2023. So then you know normally we didn't like finish the record, just idea. Then I had a session with Files. So Files recorded like a finished song on the same instrumental. Like we'd already mixed it, one master. So I was in London one time, then Tones called me and he was like, yo, what there is this beats like that. I said, which beat? I don't say with BlaiseBeatz, so I don't know if you know the actual beats. Because say, oh, they Chris house, so we just like play a bunch of beats. Beats just they play like on this thing, and this particular beats we do want like just clicked enter and everywhere don't scatter. It's only recorded. I can see. He now sends me like a clip of what they did and all that. I was like, yo, this is hard.
That record is mad.
Yeah, so and me and Files would already finish the record, so we just have like a week, then the record will be out.
Man, a week to release.
A week to release.
And
like,
it didn't
album.
He didn't take it personally.
Nah, Files, my respect Files actually. So I called him, I called Files. Files are like, yo, this is the situation. I have Chris on this same instrumental, and forgive me, but I don't first give this instrumental to Wiz, but this is where we are now. I think I can actually recreate the instrumental if you want, but in being actually, you know, normally he'll feel bad and all that, so but at the end of the day, this is business, and I know, so that's how I explained to him, sure, you understand, but I then told Tunes to send you like vocals for the recording, and which he did, and that's how we went back and forth with the record and all that. So I say crazy shit. Yeah, so I think I'll say my favorite production of you is Sungba.
Sungba. Why Sungba?
Yeah, because it's, I think with Asake on that record it's like it's new then, yeah, because I think you guys started that niche, like that sound, the crowd thing together, yeah. So and the remix with Bona, everything. So I think that's like my favorite production because the record was hard.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so hard. So let's say apart from Asake, who's like another artist that you love working with?
I mean, I love working with everybody. There's there's John, there's Faust, there's everybody I'm working with presently. Basically, I love working with them.
You love, like, I realize you mix your stuff yourself.
Yes.
So how do you balance mixing your records?
It is quite stressful, but not all the time. I don't mix it all the time. If I find sometimes the artist has like their personal engineers, and if they believe in them, I let them do their thing. But sometimes the artist gives it to an engineer and I don't like the results. Then I have to now mix it myself.
Yeah. Because me, when I started making music, when I started making music professionally, I produce, I write. Most people don't know I write. I write like much of it. Like I do all this A&R shit. I write songs. Yeah, so I mix and master. So but the workload for me just so much. And to me, I'm a businessman, so I have to focus more on the part that pays the bill, which is making the music itself. Yeah, so all this mixing thing for me is just, it's too much.
So day too stressful.
Yeah, so I have like other producers, mix engineers that I love working with, that understands like
Your sound.
my sound very well. So I don't like to compromise. So this guy understands this.
So when did you start making music?
Way 2006.
2006.
Yeah, way 2006.
That's way longer than I started. I started 2010.
Oh, 2010. But music for me, man, I just like catch cruise, man. I would just enjoy myself because I grew up around people that loves music. So I have like my friends then, they're like, one is a producer, one artist. So, and I may be like the youngest inside of them. So I like, I think I have passion for this thing. But I started playing like the piano, like
you'll see church.
Yeah, everybody church. And I'm out there church.
Bible don't be church. Yeah, Bible don't be church. I'm not really crazy with the piano, but my major is the drums. But you know the church, I just sell driven.
Yeah, me, I started from the church, but I love money too much, so started playing for all these lights band, nightclubs and all that. Yeah.
And aside learning personally, I think my own came from blood as well, in the sense that my dad was a DJ.
Oh.
Yeah, so music all the time. So I grew up in the music home basically. And I started as a DJ as well.
Oh,
before
that's
production.
So when did you start, like, when you know say, this music thing is, this is what
I want to do?
Yeah.
I think that was 2012, right? Yeah, 2012. So I've been doing music 2010, creating, but then 2012, 2011 or 2012, I met an artist called Lugos. So, yeah, Lugos.
Okay.
We started making music together. So making music with this guy at that time was different in the sense that is really good at what he does. So working with him kind of made me believe more in my own music because the music sounds better. And from there, I started working with other people and
like, for me, I would say 2017.
17?
Yeah, 2017. I told you, me, before the music thing, I'm doing very, very well. Like, I was doing fine without the music money. You understand? So the music for me is just, I just enjoy myself. I just love music. So even when I came to Lagos 2017, and my first session.
You came to Lagos 2017?
Yeah.
Where were you
but
from?
Then Abuja. Yeah, but me coming to Lagos then was, I feel just come for like a week and I'll leave. You understand? So, but 2017, that was when I realized, this shit is for me.
It's actually,
because my first session was with David.
Your first session was that man?
My second session was with Tiwasa.
Oh boy, I work with an upcoming guy. When I said this guy, and I first made me believe because he's the first upcoming that actually beautified the sound. And from there, so I work with, who is the first major person I work. I think DJ Neptune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about mine was I met David 2017. Then we had our first session where Zanzibar.
Like,
Yeah. So, but one crazy thing about the session, I see, nothing came out from that session.
what's on about you?
Myself, I don't understand, because you know, when someone really get passion for music, it will definitely, you try as much as possible to make sure there is something, you understand. So after the session, after the whole camp thing, we just flexed and all that, nothing. Even the session with Asake, we just vibed. And me then, I was still all these artists kicking me out. But I think towards the end of 2017, or let's say early 2018, that was when I was like, oh, okay, what is even going on with this music thing? Let me try and see if let me do something with this thing. You understand? So people that I was working with then, they too won't believe me past what I believe myself. Yeah. Even the people we are the live with then, they believe me for the music past the way I
As you believe yourself.
Yeah, because me then I was like, we'll just use this music, just use and see front. But I don't already know which thing they actually put food to my table. But I don't really think that the music thing actually do the work. Everything.
Me, I didn't know how to do anything else. So
But you know what's crazy? After the 2017, I and David won't talk again. It was 2021.
that's 4 years.
Yes. And now I did a record for him. I produced a record for him, Lala. Yeah, for your album. Yeah, so I think when I tagged him, he went straight to, like, he saw it and he go show for him DM and everything. So him down there, like, they look like, I know this guy from somewhere, because after the session we don't exchange contact.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so I met him again. I had another session with him 2021, towards the end of 2021, and I showed him like a picture when me in this studio.
previous session.
Yeah, it was like, hey, that guy, you talk bad.
When got Pakara.
Seriously. It's crazy, man. That's one thing about this music, man. It's just, it has like the process of making this music. Like when you have a session with artists, everything really happen for the session. It's a reminder of something. It reminds you, it's a moment that you have to appreciate, because now those moments then they actually make the music.
Yeah.
When you think about this particular music, you think about the event, everything that happened for the music. So when we're like, you remember, we laugh, you understand? So we're like, yes. So it's just crazy. Yeah. So I listened to the record one of your record like that with Badu, the one that I think the last thing I put there.
Which of them?
What's the name of this record? This record that you featured Badu.
Oh, Entertainment.
That's your record now.
Yeah.
You still have plans of putting out like more records?
More records?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's really nice. I didn't even know you did it.
I did.
Yeah, I think I saw like you did a show like recently.
Yeah. December.
Yeah. How was it? How did it go?
It was good. We should have more.
Yeah,
That this year.
Definitely.
So, in this instance whereby you are in the studio working and you want the music to go this direction and the artist wants it to go in this direction, how do you come to a balance?
Most times, before I go into any session with any artist, I normally look at the level of success which this artist has attained. You understand? So definitely, for this artist to do this certain place, that means this artist don't work very, very, very hard.
Yeah.
You understand? So I try as much as possible to see how I can add my value to your success.
Okay.
You understand? So when we are in the studio and we have different opinions about some certain things and all that, so first of all, I try to do it your way and see if it is going to work.
Yeah.
But if I don't feel it, If I'm not feeling it, I will now do it my own way. And engagement is the reason why this thing will work. Most times, I always have like 70% of the time, I always have like 2 versions of every song I produce.
Yeah.
I have like 2 different versions. I know it's time consuming, but I normally do these things. It's just my style and my pattern of working. I have like 2 versions of every music. Yeah, so from Pamia and something different to, you understand. So I have like 2 different versions of every song 70% of the time, because that way when you look at A, you don't like A, definitely you love B.
Definitely.
Yeah, because it's crazy. So do you love using samples? Like, do you love?
I work with basically everything. Sometimes I work with samples.
Like, what's like your favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument, I think,
Something that is like your signature sound. Like,
I think violin, and then the horns. Yeah, those are my favorite.
our normal, our Afro beats, the culture thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more. Me, I love more of live instruments. So, you know, yeah, there was a time when I use guitars like on almost all my.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I use guitars like on almost all records of mine. You hear guitars, but now I still use guitars. But
No as often.
yeah, so even if I want to use guitars, I try to make it the sound very unique. Yeah, brief, just maybe. What are like the challenges working with these upcoming artists? So when the famous Magicsticks.
The challenges now, see, you go first drink garri. If you drink some garri, you go chop some rice when rice come. And then the thing is, you know, say, as an upcoming, no sponsor, no nothing.
Yeah.
You go dey prayer for well. Because you go got to pray for after producing for the artist at a very low rate, because you are not really making money. You have to follow them up with prayer, make your song glow. For real, though, because you need the hit record at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So basically those things, they don't get to pay you good money. I mean, the first production I did, I remember vividly, I had 3 artists on the song. 7 artists on this song.
All upcoming.
All upcoming. Then I was in school, last protect, all upcoming. And they paid 7,000 naira. Each of them contributed 1,000 naira.
Where was this again?
This was 2013-14. So, you know, upcoming now. They don't have much to do. And myself, I'll be upcoming as a rap concert.
Yes, I did also.
All of us just rub them together.
Crazy.
So, the thing we talk about that time, say when you give a song to a beat to an artist and another person. So if it is a situation whereby the 2 artists don't fuck with themselves, what happens? And this one is like, no, it's my record, I want it. This one is like, no, it's a record.
The thing, yeah. Before I do that before I make that kind of moves, yeah, I have to be sure of. I only think about the complications. Yeah. So I cannot give a David beat to it. You understand? So I try as much as possible to balance these things. Now I know I can give a Buju instrumental or a Rema instrumental to Buju, because I know these guys, they have
their close.
Yeah. What's his name? I did a Buju and what's his name? Outside Bad Boy things, you know, Bad Boy. Yeah. I out there. There's this record I produced for Buju, Outside. The instrumental was originally for
Things
for things. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I just call it that comes to do. Let's do a balance this thing. Who will put out first? As a businessman, okay. We have I have like a version of both of them on the same record
Together.
together.
Okay.
That's in the same outside. Yeah. So by the end of the day, now friends they be, so they just can't talk and all that. So
Mad man. So, as a music producer, what legacy do you want to leave behind?
I just have to say, nothing is actually I just feel as a music producer, I just want every producer that will come
Later on.
yes, all those after they follow us,
Yeah.
they should try as much as possible to be unique in their own ways.
Yes.
Because when you hear Majestic, you will know, okay, this is Majestic. When you hear BlaiseBeatz, you know this BlaiseBeatz. So in as much as now we know where we get our source from, we try as much as possible to stay unique.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's very, very, very good when you have people that are looking up to you, and in as much as they look up to us, they should be able to like create something different from them for themselves, even as they need to, of course, at least their icon and all that. Yeah. So so I wanted to ask you, yeah, how did you and Asake, how did Akari come about the crowd vocal thing and the whole a piano, that sound? Is it you or Asake that the crowd vocal thing? Who brought the idea?
How did we come about this thing? Yeah. It's been so long that I can't really remember that much of it.
I think what record?
What was the first record we did?
I think the first.
I think it's Omokpe.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wish I can remember the story clearly. Okay, so I would say the chances are Shaka. So the beat is just me trying, because I discovered my piano newly, like when it newly came out. So
Yeah.
it's just me trying to create and catch up to the sound. So along the line, I decided to try infusing the African melodies, not African, Nigerian melodies, Afrobeat melodies into their own sound, and it kind of sounded different. And I think that was how I came about this type of beat.
Yeah.
But the chant, it was Asake that basic. He wanted a choir on Omokwe actually, but I don't know what happened. He just decided, okay, let me just lay, and the end result was just sounding mad, and we just kept doing that. So
That's smart. That's what you call creativity, actually.
So I get one last question for you before we come off for it. Globally, is there any record that you wish to produce?
Globally,
Yeah, we say this record I wish
I wish I be a blizzard.
Because me I get to. I get to.
Let me think. Globally. Mother, I can't really think of a record now. Because yeah, I can't really think of a record.
For me, is The Weeknd, Blinding Lights. And if you ask me why, not just because of this stream, because that song has the highest stream. That's all that's the highest streams, man. So I was paid just because of that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, the money is actually very important. So when you have a record that's everywhere, yeah, it's actually very important. What record will you say like it's your biggest record?
Mine?
Yeah.
Which one Big Pass? I know they actually do monitor these things, so I just create it. I don't know. I said
I don't really pay attention
I don't.
to these things actually, but
Mm.
I think it's high time we actually pay attention to these things. So as much as we'll try to at least beat these records, make something that at least
It's better than the one.
yeah.